Bannayuganda mwenna mutegeezebwa nti akakiiko k'ebyokulonda kateekateeka okuzza obujja enkalala zaffe ez'ebyokulonda wamu n'okuwandiisa abakadde n'abo abateesobola. Enteekateeka eno egenda kubeera ku buli muluka okwetooloola eggwanga lyonna okumala ennaku 20. Okutandika ng'ennaku z'omwezi 2 omwezi guno ogwa January 2025 okutuusa ng'ennaku z'omwezi 10 omwezi gwa February 2025 buli lunaku okuva ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya okutuusa ku ssaawa 12 ez'akawungeezi nga kw'otadde olw'omukaaga ne Sande awamu n'ennaku enkulu zonna. Okuzza obujja enkalala kugendereddwamu okwongeramu ebikwata ku balonzi abatuukiridde ebitali mu lukalala lw'abalonzi olw'eggwanga. Ku mulundi guno bino wammanga bye bijja okuba nga bikolebwa: okuwandiisa abalonzi abapya ate nga batuukiridde, okukyusa ebiwandiiko ebikwata ku balonzi abandyagadde okukyusaamu ku bifo we balondera, okutereeza ebikwata ku balonzi ebyawandiikibwa mu bukya.
Leadership vacuum, those events fill the void. As a writer and philosopher, Franz Fanon, whose scholarly works inspired President Museveni's undergraduate thesis at the University of Dar es Salaam, put it, I open quotes, each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it, or betrayed. I close quotes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to honor and celebrate a generation led by our dear President and his fellow patriots that discovered its mission and moved to fulfill it on Taresita 1981. The impressive and enviable socio-economic progress that Uganda and its people have registered since 1986, when the National Resistance Army or movement took over the leadership and the administration of the country, has neither been accident nor by coincidence. It has been the product of sweat, blood, sacrifice, consistency, resilience, and steadfast leadership, whose roots are traceable to the events of February 6, 1981. That the UPDF has, over the last 39 years, against all odds and challenges, maintained stability, peace, and security, as well as contributed to the socio-economic transformation of Uganda, is a most remarkable and inspiring development in our country's history, for which we owe a debt of gratitude to men and women who sacrificed and risked their lives by launching a pro-people struggle for liberation on February 6, 1981. These celebrations, therefore, are a well-deserved and hard-earned badge of honor for the UPDF and an important reminder of where we are as a country, where we have come from as captured in the preamble of the 1995 Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. The substance of these celebrations and associated activities, however, is not fanfare, but reinforcing the ideology, correct approach of the NRA and now the UPDF, which is fostering and maintaining a healthy, mutually respectful and mutually beneficial relationship between the armed forces and the civilian population, or the civil-military relations. Ladies and gentlemen, as the UPDF family, and I say this as a retired army officer who proudly served my country through the UPDF, we must never lose sight of this virtue, for our success is anchored in the trust and the confidence that the people of Uganda have in us. Little wonder, therefore, that several surveys have ranked the UPDF every year as the most trusted institution of the state. I am happy, therefore, this year that Taresita celebration and activities which are to be hosted in Masaka are a continuation of the UPDF's legacy of connecting back and giving back to the people who have always been, since 1981, at the heart of UPDF success. It is important for us to reflect on the historical significance of Greater Masaka region in the liberation of our country. The people of Masaka provided support to Fronasa, Tikosi Malum, NRA during the People's Armed Resistance to the bad leadership of Idi Amin and Milton Obote years of ruin and misrule. In line with this year's theme, i.e. celebrating Pan-African solidarity and the people's sacrifice in the struggle for freedom and democracy for socio-economic transformation, there could not have been a better choice of venue than Masaka, where the mustard seed of this solidarity and the people's sacrifice was sown. And I congratulate the people of Masaka.
When we go to Parliament, they receive us both in a soft and a hard modes. And we do enjoy that because I would like to thank our Minister of Defense and his entire team at the Ministry headquarters for the clear leadership we are enjoying today. Your Excellency, at this moment, I would like to thank our CDF for the unity, the bond he has created in the army, and the path that the UPDF is taking. On behalf of the UPDF and on my own behalf, I would like to congratulate Ugandans and the UPDF upon this noble milestone that we have achieved. Today, we celebrate Taresita. And when we do this, we commemorate the 41 soldiers, out of which 27 were armed, who were led by His Excellency the President, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and it is this team which shaped the destiny of our country. And the same reason why we are here today. But Your Excellency, I want to say this. Something was required. That's determination, patience, and intelligence. Throughout the struggle of 5 years, these 3 parameters were involved. Right from 1971 up to mid-80s, Uganda would be compared as a patient in the ICU. And what we are all aware, I'm not a doctor, is that once a patient is taken to the ICU, even doctors themselves become patient. There is no more rushing. The machines now have to communicate. So Uganda, as a country, reached